normal muffler. That's all to do with the straight pipe. So we're gonna stick this son of a bitch in fucking probably in, I don't know what that is there, probably B1. We got this big fucking thing behind it. We're gonna just step it out of the way. Hey guys, how's she going tonight? Well, just down here working on baling this barley straw. Amanda had a good start on it here a little while ago, but then we got into combining the canola, so kind of took a break from baling for a little while. And yeah, whatever, I started again yesterday about 10 o'clock in the morning and baled till 9 at night, and then today we weaned and vaccinated and sorted Amanda's purebreds. So I didn't get baling till, I don't know what time it would have been. Not real early anyways, late afternoon there, just about supper time I guess. But yeah, going not too bad. I had a few fluffy ones and a couple of them explode for whatever reason. It says it's tied, but the wrap never actually was on the bale. I don't know where it fucking went, but it says it did it and it lied, so anyway, making a fuck of a pile of bales though. This is a full 280 acres out here. I want to say there's probably 100 acres to go yet, and we're like 440 or something, I think. Let me get on this swath here and we'll check here again. Where is it? 435. I gotta get a new latch for this tractor. The jam keeps popping open here once in a while, but anyway, making lots, especially on this stuff here. This is straw from the 9600, so goddamn wider than the front wheels on the tractor, so there's a nice one. Anyway, that's what's happening here tonight. Anyway, I'm going to try to get a little bit more done. We got a ways to go that way yet, and then we've got a pretty good piece in the middle of the half yet. Dad had kind of swathed it in pieces, and then the way the sloughs are out here kind of cuts it up into strips, so pretty good chunk of it done, but ways to go yet, so we will see anyway, I suppose, for as much as there is to see in the dark. Like, look at that fucking swath. Easy to make a nice bale like that. These bars are never lined up, because the one on the right hand side always reads a little bit off, like even when there's nothing in it, or when you first start a bale, it's not right. So we're even when it's like that. If they are actually even, then that means the right hand side actually has way more. Anyway, see, there's a fucking foo-foo one. Fucking foo-foo bales, I tell ya. Anyways, there's a pretty one. Well, just look at the pretty one, not the foo-foo one, I suppose. Keep on going. See, there's my fucking door again. There. Keep on baling, and we'll talk to you in a bit. And I got one light burnt out. Bothers me. Well, 4440 had the big steel line from the transmission to the hydraulic pump wire through, so I switched the McCormick over, and then the main bearing on the top of the baler went shortly thereafter, and then it rained an inch last night, so now the baler's fixed. I wanted to put canola in this hopper bin, and went to put grain in it, and Dad opened the door here just to check and found 400 bushels of oat screenings that we completely forgot about from this spring. We were going to put in creep feeders, but forgot about it and ended up using different oats. So anyway, I'm just loading it on to the 3-ton, because now that we're into straight cut canola and beans and the 2188 is sold, only going to be the 2 combines with, whew, that's dusty, the 2 combines with straight headers running in that canola and the beans, so probably be able to keep up with 2 tandems, maybe one of the 3 tons just as an overflow. So put this screenings on there, and then I got this bin freed up for beans or the straight cut canola. And then in a 3-ton, it's easy to auger out of to make chop. I'll end up hammering this stuff for feed here for heifers and things. Already got Amanda's full bloods tattooed, vaccinated, and weaned here into the corrals, so have to do the main herd, but that won't be till October sometime. So anyway, get this emptied out, see what we do next. So talk to you in a few. Well, what did we do yesterday? Were we baling yesterday? I don't remember, but we're in the 9600 again. We are combining our 7204 Red Young Street Cut Liberty Link canola. It is doing really well. Very, very happy with it. Some of you are going to be wondering why we have swath canola and straight cut canola. Why doesn't the guy just do one of each? Well, truth of the matter is the straight cut stuff is a lot more time consuming in the summer, because you have to go out to each plant. When you buy the seed, it comes with a bunch of bottles of it, but then you got to go out to each plant and super glue the seam on each one of the pods so that they don't burst open. So it takes quite a bit more time when you should be out haying. You got to go out and super glue all those pods shut, but it does save a little bit of time in the fall, because then you can straight combine it. So yeah, just fucking with you. Probably fooled someone, but no, I don't know, this is the first year. Like, I've grown straight cut canola for a very long time, but I've always swathed it because I didn't have very good straight headers. Like the old 860 only had that 22 foot. And that header probably would have worked fine for doing stuff, but 22 feet on that big combine was a waste of the fucking combine. You wouldn't be able to go fast enough to keep it full. Just like combining beans or peas with it. It needed a 30-foot header, but so it was just better to swath, because then you could actually make use of the combine. Same with 1682, obviously. He doesn't have a straight header, period. So anyway, but now with the, if you guys remember last fall, I went and did custom with the 9600 for a guy with this 930F, and it worked awesome. And we got that 2020 for the 8010, but that header's being a steaming pile of fucking dog shit right now, so that's why it's only the 9600 out here. Amanda come out and went about 20 feet yesterday, and everything went to hell on the other headers. So Dad and I worked on it all morning today and figured we had her pretty well buttoned up, so I come out here, started combining, and it fucked up almost immediately. So found the issue that was actually the issue instead of the issue that was an issue but wasn't the issue that was causing the issues, if you follow my drift. So Dad's just getting everything re-timed for the feed fingers for the second time again on it, and he's going to be going to get a welder, and he's going to make it so it can't untime itself ever again. Anyway, so that's why the 8010's not out here. So anyway, we're, you can see or not, but it's really pumping in. So standing very well also. Like, there's not much of it that's all laid down flat and all A neighbor here has some Invigor stuff, and it is a disaster. Completely all broke down, laid flat, just a fucking mess. So I guess this stuff here is pretty darn good though. So anyway, I'm gonna pay attention again so you don't pile drive the header into the fucking ground and put a rock through the combine. See, here's a spot where it's laid down a little bit more. Gotta cut a little bit shorter right here. Right, scrape to get it all, but the other thing is, in those spots where it's laid down, holy fuck is there grain. So anyway, talk to you guys here in a little bit. Well, we're ending on kind of a fucking sour note. I done something that makes me fucking scared. I plugged the 9600. I don't know, I just went through a little hollow and all of a sudden there was smoke coming off the fucking cylinder belt. So, I don't know, lower the concave and open the door up and start pulling it out, I guess. See what I can find. Reading on the combine forum, a lot of guys are saying they just take a ratchet strap or a come along to the back of a half ton and hook it on the cylinder and start ratcheting it backwards. So we'll see, one way or another we'll get it. Gotta haul 1,000 bushels to the elevator first thing in the morning, and then I guess I will go and see what kind of bad day I made for myself there. So I suppose, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Talk to all yous in the next one.